All right. I just got my. Ouch! Why are you hitting me? I love you. I really love you. Stop hitting me. I just got my groceries delivered and we have to clean up this mess in this kitchen because I didn't do my closing shift yesterday as I usually do, and therefore we have to deal with this mess in this kitchen today. So it looks like a lot, but I'm curious of how fast we can do this. But first, I need some coffee. Desperately. Much better. What is it about coffee that keeps us alive? All right. So usually we have 3 different waves in the kitchen. I mean, yes, I know it's a very small kitchen, and this should rather be quickly, but for some reason I still need some time. So I will actually put on a timer because, like I said, I'm curious about how long it takes me to get a kitchen from this state to clean again. I mean, of course, no deep cleaning, just like surface cleaning and make it usable again for our next action. So actually, I have to start with vacuuming because I got onions with my food delivery and some of them like spilled on the floor, and before I leave all the onion skin around the house as well, I need to vacuum. So let's start with vacuuming, then get away the groceries, then unload the dishwasher so it's able to take the dirty dishes, and then we actually start cleaning. So let's do this. Hello, this thing is on. Great. So, like I mentioned, usually I work and tackle these kind of tasks with a similar approach, like removing everything from the floor first so I can walk properly, and then throwing away all the garbage, and then of course going through thing by thing, like putting it back to its home. It feels like I'm already done with the groceries. Yes, more or less. I mean, at least everything that needs to be in the fridge, at least. So let me check. Oh, let's close the fridge, of course. Oh, that's a nice surprise. I can't remember. Did I unload the dishwasher? Yes, I did this morning. I did. Thank you, past me. That's a nice surprise. All right, so let's keep on putting away those things to where they belong. Isn't it great that sometimes you can even surprise yourself? And yes, it was definitely a nice surprise. So I'm trying out now with these onions. I'm using this IKEA basket for them, and as you can imagine, the onion skin is falling through this thing, and now trying to put it into a paper bag in the hope that it will be less messy. If you have any tips, let me know. A bigger paper bag, of course, would be obviously a better fit, but let's try it. I know, it doesn't look like it that my technique has a concept or system, but like I said, usually I'm going through cleaning a room in waves, and before I can clean other parts, like I need to have a clean surface. So I'm refilling now all the bags, like in this example it was hot chocolate. I will refill a little whey protein powder, and it was a little dusty, to be quite honest. It's so funny because this kitchen window is facing the street, and I was always laughing at movies or if I saw other people watching outside the window, like noisy neighbors and like what they are doing. And I'm now totally the same person watching outside, like who is this, who is that, what they are doing here. So ordering groceries is something we started to do very recently, like a few months ago. And this is a service we have in Austria, which is called Gurkel, which is like the sweet form of cucumber. And yes, I'm very pleased with their delivery service, and it really changed how we shop on a daily basis. Or yes, like all the basics we get from them, and it's amazing. It makes life for us so much simpler, as we do not have a car, and we're not able to get all those big packages into our house, and they will deliver to the door. But for some reason, this time I purchased a lot of potatoes.
Why again? Did I bought 1, 2, 3, 4 different kind of potatoes? What? Just why?
Please help a mama out. So if you have a favorite potato recipe or a recipe your mom did, please let me know down in the comments, because I'm not very creative when it comes back to making potatoes.
Good for now.
As you can see, obviously, we do have a small kitchen, and therefore we are using also the highest shelves. And as you can also see, I'm struggling putting away these baskets away, but I was succeeding. We still use multiple dishes that need or are required to be hand washed, and this is, for example, a sheet pan, which is from our oven microwave thingy. And obviously I absolutely prefer to wash our pans also by hand. Do you prefer to wash them by hand, or are you a person? I mean, it's an iron pan, so you should obviously be able to wash it in the dishwasher, but for some reason I still prefer to wash it by hand. Sometimes I even have the feeling that they get like much cleaner washing by hand. They get weirdly spotty. And also I do have my issues with this sink, because people are laughing when I am telling these, but as you can see, there are different levels, so it's not like one sleek surface. It does have different levels. And therefore it's much harder to keep clean, because the water stays on there, and it's whenever we will redo our kitchen, my first wish is to have a sink like one from out of porcelain, I would assume, or a different one which is like only one level, or one, like a must have for a new sink is that it must be easy to clean. So as you can see here, this is my chili from yesterday, and I'm using this Pyrex glass container so I can refill it. And when I make chili, I always make it like for 10, 12, 15 persons. So we will use it the next few days as well. But if you want to come over for a visit, let me know. We have chili. I hope you like chili. We do.
Where am I supposed to put this?
One disadvantage of cooking big portions is that you need space in your fridge. But this time I also had to throw away a few expired items, and I hate food waste. I really hate it.
I know, big guy. I know. I'm sorry. Yes, I know.
Just cleaning quickly the first shelf because, like I said, some food expired, and yes, I had to clean it, but not the full fridge this time at least. If you're curious about these containers, they are from Pyrex. No advertisement, or no paid advertisement. Just an advice I wish someone would have told me earlier. If you're on the lookout to store your food, use glass containers. You can use in the fridge, but also in the oven, because sometimes I put like this one. Sometimes I just have pasta with meat sauce, and the next time I just want to bake it with cheese on top, and I just leave it in the same container and put it from the fridge directly into the oven, which makes totally sense, and it comes with a lid, so chef's kiss.
Do you also have tips like these, like something no one told you and you had to figure out yourself, which you, like I said, figured out yourself much later in your life? So as you can see here, I had to throw away a few items. Unfortunately, like I said, I hate food waste, and they look good from afar, but when you look closely, there were some cultures already building inside the rice, the grapes, etc. So you may also be wondering, Andrea, you just cleaned the sink. Why is there again a dirty dish inside? But that's one of my icks, I guess. When I clean something, it has to be in a clean surrounding. So yes, I know this is sometimes maybe double the effort. But how am I supposed to clean a pot when the sink is dirty? And I know it feels like sometimes double work, but it makes no sense to me to clean it in a dirty dish. And now it's already clean, so that was a quick one.
I still need to figure out how we can find a good solution on storing potatoes, because on one side you should not store them right beneath onions, isn't it? But on the other side you need to store it dark. But we are in the luxury that we have a window, so it's always light in the kitchen, and we should not store them here, right? So if you have an idea, should we bring them down to the cellar? But maybe I'm afraid that I will forget about these as soon as we have them in the cellar. So I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, don't know yet. What should I do with them? Am I sitting on the grocery bags? Yes, I absolutely am. I don't care at this moment. So this took me around half an hour, which is quite alright. I mean, I just also started to do some reorganizing in the kitchen. not in the kitchen, in the fridge. But that was definitely necessary because we had too many groceries. Not living their best lives in there. And yes, so much better. So much better. Keeping up with this kind of tasks, I know it's annoying, but it's also necessary because I just leave them, those dishes air dry for 1 or 2 hours while I'm doing some other stuff, and then I just can remove it and everything is then clean. Of course, it's not 100% perfect. Let's be serious. Let's be honest. But you can start to cook at any time now, and that's actually my personal goal on a daily basis, and that's important. All right. Thank you for having me. It was nice having you, and you look gorgeous, by the way. Did I say so? Thank you for cleaning with me, spending your time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. And it's a roll. It's a roll. It's a roll. I hope so.